Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I am Dr. Jay Savla, currently a first year medicine resident at Safdarjung Hospital in New Delhi. It has been a long time since my last video. There have been many factors to it, mainly a lot of workload and my laziness. There were a lot of ideas and a lot of different choices, but it's always easier said than done. It's okay, I will try to cover those topics in the future. So today I have come with the video regarding 10 things which I think which I have learned over the past 8 months as a first year resident, and which I think anyone who is going to start residency now, all of you are mostly going to join on October 20th. So if by any chance you come across this video, do watch it, do like, share and subscribe if you find it useful. So basically, everyone who is going to start their residency, very few people who are going to join PG are going to join in the same place as their undergraduate college. So for everyone else, it is going to be a new place, it is going to be a new college, it is going to be a new city. So this is a point which has not been elaborated before, but we all focus on the college, all focus on the academics, work, everything there. But I have given this the first it is the first point on my list, because also now you have time that your joining is after 20th October. So apart from everything else, you should have a good place to live in, you should have a good room. So after hectic hours of duties, when you are finally free, when you finally have some time to refresh, finally have some time to sleep, you should come back to a place where you feel like coming back. So that is a thing. If your hostels are not good, don't worry, don't think just about money, or it is like a good investment to live in a good place. It should not be grand, but it should be welcoming to you. Now you are going to meet a lot of new people, you are going to see a lot of new things. But remember one thing, like I also have learned this over a period of many months, that you should never ever judge anyone by their first impression or just by their first meeting. On your first meeting, you have to give time. You have to never make any preconception or you should not just develop a notion about anyone on your first meeting or on a very short in a very short span of time. You should have to give time to everything. Not everyone is going to give you positive vibes every time. Some might be at their low when you meet them, and then you always will have a negative view about him or her. That should not be the case. Okay, so don't just keep on judging everything you see around you. Then the third point is that surely, with whatever we have gone through, it has not been easy up till now, but the first year PG residency is always going to be tougher than whatever we have gone through. But you have to keep it in your mind that no good thing ever comes easy. So even if it is tough, at the end of it, everything is worth it. uh, like we all have to go through phases in our life which are not always which we would ideally want, but we have to go through them to finally reach a point where things will become easier. And so this is also just a phase, it will eventually pass. uh, Now you are going to meet a lot of patients, you are going to meet a lot of uh, staff who will be actually working with you, but you will always be uh, coming across many servants, many nurses, many ward boys, many interns, and someday you will also become a senior. But no matter what situation you are in, you have to treat everyone with respect and dignity. The one thing which no one is going to ever accept is disrespecting or demeaning them. No matter how silly you find them, or how angry you feel about them, you cannot disrespect them ever. That is the worst mistake you can make, and it will create a very negative image about you. Trust me, there have been instances where I have seen this, and it creates a very bad impression on anyone who sees it as a third person. Okay. uh, Now this is a time when teamwork is going to be very important, because due to the amount of workload, due to the things they work, we have the things which the way a hospital functions, you are not wholly and solely going to be responsible for everything. as a team you have to be very efficient, and that will only come when you have a good relationship with your co-PGs and JRs and with your seniors. Not just with your co-PGs, even with your seniors, because at the end of the day, if you are working as a team, as a good well gelled unit, it will become very easy. And if you just try to like single handedly do everything, it will not bring results. Okay, so and at times you will be in a position when you feel, when you know, and when you are sure that someone else opposite to you, your co-PG or your senior, is not correct or is not entirely correct. And if you tell or him or her it, like you will feel like telling them, but then at the end of the day you don't want to offend them or you don't want to hurt them, so it is always better to keep quiet. And also, if someday you have to work more, like just because someone else is working a little less, it is okay. Like it is okay, rather I will always prefer working more rather than to fight over these things. Like not ऐसा वन साइडेडली, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि दे विल मेक यूज़ ऑफ यू, बट always to have a good relationship, it has to be two-sided. And if sometimes you have to give more, it is okay. That is what I was wanting to say. Also, we have seen a lot of people, like they lose their cool in stressful situations because of a lot of, even I have lost my cool many times. And with every episode I've always learned one thing, that shouting or arguing like in high voice, in a bad tone with anyone will never going to bring any results. It will only destroy your peace. It will waste, you will waste your energy, and it will never achieve the purpose. Like it will only ruin things for you. So to talk politely, to talk in a calm composed manner is very important. You can convince everyone about anything. Like India में patients are too depend, like they are वो डॉक्टर्स पे बहुत विश्वास रखते हैं. एंड इफ़ यू आर पोलाइट, इफ़ यू आर काम एंड कंपोज ना, तुम्हारे वर्ड का बहुत मीनिंग रहता है. एंड इफ़ यू आर एबल टू स्ट्राइक दैट कॉन्फिडेंस, इफ़ यू आर एबल टू स्ट्राइक दैट ट्रस्ट इन योर पेशेंट्स ना फॉर यू, then it will become very easy. The same things if told in two different ways can bring different results. Like अगर मैं चिल्ला के बोलूँ और मैं एकदम एरोगेंट वे में बोलूँ, तो पेशेंट लोग को लगेगा कि नहीं, वो नहीं सुनेंगे. और अगर वही चीज़ अगर मैं एकदम शांति से आराम से समझा के बताऊँ, दे विल लिसन टू यू. ओके, सो दैट इज़ वन थिंग. देन ऑल्सो, apart from work, you have to know which things help you rejuvenate, which help you refresh. Like पूरा दिन रात सुबह शाम पूरा महीने साल ऐसे काम करते ऐसा रहना, ऐसा नहीं है. यू हैव टू हैव पीरियड्स ऑफ एन्जॉयमेंट, यू हैव टू हैव पीरियड्स व्हेन यू रिलैक्स, एंड दैट विल मेक योर पीरियड्स व्हेन यू हैव टू वर्क मोर एफिशिएंट एंड मोर रिवॉर्डिंग. सो जैसे हमारा, इट इज़ ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी emergency to emergency. When if my emergency is on tomorrow on Thursday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in fact even Monday is going to be heavy. I know that. Tuesday, Wednesday are 2 days when I know I can relax a bit. I have to be ready for the next emergency, and that way I know the things which make me happy, which make me satisfied, which are not related to medicine. Okay. Also, इंडिया में एक बहुत ऐसा ईजी सा ट्रेंड है टू पास ऑफ lack of good quality care and lack of knowledge in ourselves and lack of empathy, because just because of a lot of workload, like excessive workload. कि इतने सारे पेशेंट्स तो क्या कर सकते हैं, नहीं आता है, नहीं पढ़ा है, पढ़ने का टाइम नहीं है, ऐसे ही बात करनी पड़ती है, नहीं तो इन लोग ऐसा करते हैं वैसा करते हैं. बट दैट इज़ ऑल एन एक्सक्यूज. आई फील लाइक इवन इफ यू डोंट नो, ठीक है, you have a lot of work, at that point of time it might not be possible, but at some point of time in future, definitely, despite no matter कितना भी काम हो, ऐसा एक टाइम आएगा when you can go through that thing which you don't know, and because of which the quality of care was being compromised. Like it is better to learn and try to keep learning than to just pass it off saying कि यार बहुत काम है, पढ़ने का तो टाइम ही नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं, like it should not be the case. You have to constantly try to keep improving yourself, and also always be empathetic to all patients. Like no one is coming to our hospitals out of choice. No one is liking to come to an hospital. Like अभी जैसे ऐसे मस्ती में करते हैं, बट जैसे फेस्टिवल्स के वक्त पेशेंट्स आते थे, हम लोग ऐसा बोल देते कैजुअली कि यार आज भी क्यों आ गए हो. बट नो वन इज़ कमिंग आउट ऑफ चॉइस. इट इज़ अ कंपल्शन बाय विच दे आर कमिंग, एंड यू हैव टू ट्रीट देम विद एम्पैथी. ओके. Also, when there is a lot of work and when you have to keep impressing your seniors, when you have to keep a good image about yourself, there is a trend कि many people start lying. They start lying among their co-PGs, then they start lying to their seniors. But remember one thing, that वही जो कोट है कि 99 बार तुम शायद बच भी जाओगे झूठ बोल के, बट वो हमेशा एक बार ऐसा आएगा कि कभी ना कभी तुम फंसोगे. एंड never, like, truth can lies can never ever overcome truth. So आज दशहरा का दिन है, and you know कि Sri Ram was always honest and always truthful, no matter what he had to suffer. He used to always take the part of truth. So that is the thing. I don't think कि मैंने ऐसा कभी grossly I lied. ठीक है, if you make a mistake, if you have not done something, it is better to accept and try to not make it in future rather than just to lie and pass it off. तो वो lies का जो एक vicious circle, it will always keep on growing. एंड कभी कभार फिर लोगों का इमेज भी ऐसा बन जाता है कि नहीं ये तो झूठ बोल ही सकता है, देन दे विल नेवर ट्रस्ट यू. बेसिकली यही है कि ट्रस्ट बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये फील्ड में. आई थिंक मोर देन एनीथिंग एल्स, मोर देन हाउ नॉलेजेबल यू आर, हाउ स्किल्ड यू आर, it is the trust which matters. And trust can, like, to win trust it takes a lot of time and a lot of efforts, but to lose trust it will only take one moment or one. एक बार जो झूठ पकड़ा गया ना, तो कभी ज़िंदगी में कोई आपके ऊपर विश्वास नहीं करेगा, ऐसा है. एंड फाइनली वही है कि टेक इट वन डे एट अ टाइम, वन इमरजेंसी एट अ टाइम. नो नीड थिंक कि मुझे 8 महीने करना है, 9 महीने करना है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. वो लाइक हमें जब आए थे तो हमें हमेशा सीनियर सुना देते कि तो सिर्फ 6 महीने करना है, क्या है ये वो, इतना काम कर लो, ये कर लो, वो कर लो. अभी जैसे हमें अभी 8-9 महीने हो गए, पता भी नहीं चला कब हो गए. मतलब वही होता है कि इट विल गोइंग टू पास ऑफ वेरी क्विकली. बट वही है कि टेक इट वन डे एट अ टाइम, डोंट ओवरबर्डन योरसेल्फ विद एनीथिंग. एंड वही है कि दिस इज़ जस्ट ऐसा ही कंपेरिजन कि PG1 is like GR1 is a start of a new journey, of a new beginning in whatever branch you choose, whichever college you choose, and it is your turn to create a good impression, to start it on a front foot like Virat Kohli does, to come on that front foot and give a good crisp cover drive rather than to go on a back foot and clatter it on your stumps. Okay, so all the best. Hope this video was useful. If you like it, do like, share and subscribe. I will try to keep posting things regularly. All the best. Goodbye. Take care.